All right. Hi, everybody. How are you? I know I'm a little late by 1 or 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'll tell you why. Because my hometown Dodgers are right now playing the New York Yankees. It's now going finally into the bottom of the ninth. So there's 3 outs left. The Dodgers are up 4-0. So that's why I'm a little late. I apologize. I really do. Um, Here, let me turn this around like this so you guys can even be closer than you were before. Isn't that nice? Yikes. Could you get out of the God? Come here, you son of a bitch. God. Sorry, guys. Just didn't have a chance to straighten out the framing yet. You know how that can be, don't you? Thank you. This is what happens when you're not prepared. So remember, preparation H. Don't ask what it is if you don't know. So let's see what the hell we got going on here. Got Kim, got Thomas in Dallas. Have you heard from Cam? What happened to the streamers? Oh, Cam? What's his face? Oh shit! Yeah, that's the ghost bell right here. That just rang. I'll even do this. I'll move this over from me so you guys can see I'm not touching it. Oh, yeah. Let's turn these on first, and we'll make sure that you guys can see that. The cat balls, the rim pod, the whatchamacallit. By the way, I'm going to be a little distracted as I'm watching on the screen right behind you guys the game. Bottom of the ninth, no outs, 1 ball, no strikes. Kopech is pitching and Volpe is the batter. Love it, don't you? Hey, Cam, how are you? So, oh yes, by the way, I have to tell you guys, tonight's show is being sponsored by OC Ghosts and Legends. That's Orange County Ghosts and Legends Ghost Tours. And again, the link to the tickets for Friday and Saturday night is in the description of tonight's show. Please, please, please send some of your friends that are out in the area, LA, Orange County, San Diego, Riverside, San Bernardino, Ventura, to come to the event and get tickets. I'm telling you, these guys really bring out the spirits. And trust me, even though they say they wrap around 12, I will be more than glad to go another 2 hours with whoever wants to stay after they wrap up. So you guys are understanding that this will go till 2 in the morning, both Friday, November 1st and Saturday, November 2nd. They asked me if I would please make a plea to get more people out to go to the event. In any event. Hi, Debbie. Oh, Debbie, how are you? Let's see, Kim Sullivan. I'm okay. How are you? Movie Star Memories. How are you, Chrissy? So, wow, we got 30. Wow. Hey, guys, happy Halloween, huh? And by the way, with last night, a lot of people said they liked the way I read some of these cockeyed sick stories out of this book. I'm going to do a little bit of that tonight as well. I'm going to do a little bit of, they're short stories, but they are so wickedly cracked. Had Scott Michaels by today with Dearly Departed Tours. He was here for about an hour, from about 4 to about 5:30. And he was great visiting. But like I said, what's going on with you guys? Guys, leave me some questions, please. It's kind of hard. You wish it was movie service was here. Oh, good. Thank you, Deborah. Good. Boo, Kim Sullivan. Boo, back at you. Up. The Yankees have 1 out and a man on first. You going to read to us? Yeah, Chris, you're going to read to you. Yeah, because I really like this book. I got to get some more of these. What happened, John? How the hell did you sprain your ankle? I mean, I don't know where you live, but cat in the bag. The cat in the bag story is stuck in my head. Yeah, that one reminded me of like the Twilight Zone when you think about it. It's like rat F that person right back for stealing the bag. I used to read those stories to my 4th grade class. Well, Timothy, they're wickedly well written. Secondly, the fact of the matter is they're not. What's this? The word? They're a conglomeration of different people's little short stories. It's not one person. I mean, they were assembled by Alan Schwartz, apparently. So he took a lot about, it says, it says the acknowledgments. I'm grateful to the girls and boys in many parts of the country who have shared with me their scary stories. Do you understand that? People have submitted their scary stories. So he has put them together and said, all right, these stories are all, this is perfect. All of these stories are in this top subject matter, topic lines. So he's organized and categorized all of these different stories and assembled them in a series of these books, which is incredible when you think about it. Because that's what's so wickedly crazy is it's not one author, it's multiple authors that through centuries have basically contributed to this book. He goes on to say their scary stories and told me about their stories they would like to see in collections of this kind. Because it's a collection of stories, exactly. I'm also grateful to the following persons, organizations, and for their generous help. The librarians and library staff at the University of Maine, Orono at the University of Pennsylvania, Princeton University, Princeton, New Jersey, Public Library, etc. So basically, it's a wonderful piece of work. I personally love it. Why? For simple reasons. A, they're short stories. So it's not like you're going to say, you don't get, oh my God, this is how many pages? Because you know everybody does this. 672. It's like you get intimidated by it, so you drop it off because nobody really wants to get involved in reading Dune. And yeah, Dune was a book in the 80s, and it was about this goddamn thick in paperback, and it was about this size, and it was Dune. And it was like, I said, you're going to read, this is before it was a movie, which it was in 1980 something. This latest incarnation is a remake, so to speak, but I was like, oh my God, it's like, oh no, I'm so into this. And I'm going, how many pages? It's like 862. I'm going, that's intimidating. So in any event, let us not lose you. Ooh, this sounds wicked. I don't know. The spirits seem to be like, all right, let me ask you guys. Do you want me to let the spirits pick the first one out? Hey, Mike, how are you? Please share. Yes, listen to Mike. Oh, yeah, by the way. What did I do with the... Oh, there it is. This movie is also sponsoring this event tonight. Can you see that? House at the End of the Drive. It's the movie I made. It's about my house here and the story of Sharon Tate in a more interesting version than Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Go to House. These are the links, by the way. These are our sponsors. You can see that. I did not touch that bell. I'm leaning forward like 2 feet from 2 inches from the screen. I mean, from the camera. That was right there. I'm standing nowhere near it. I'm literally like this. Hopefully you guys can see it. Up, the Yankees got to run. They've got 2-1. It's 4-2 right now, kids. The Yankees are down 4-2 with 1 out. Alex Verdugo, I just missed that. 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th. We cannot ask for anything but a strikeout on the next batter. I'm sorry to bother you guys like this. All right. What the hell that? Oh, hold on, folks. Plug that back in. Yes, you heard the ding. That's not me. I'm not touching the bell. I swear to God. So the spirits are here with us because my cell phone's all the way over there on the table in the dining room. There's nothing. No EMFs here. You stupid schmuck. You shouldn't go giving away a home run. Good. 4-2. Before this, I have to tell you, we can't do anything more until this game, the last out, so the Dodgers can win this. Now, there's no men on. 4-2, 2 outs. Who the hell is this? Who's it? Oh, Gleyber Torres is up right now. All you got to do is strike him out. So if you mind, I can't show you this because I don't want to get bounced off of YouTube, but I can give you the 411. Thanks a lot. Oh, check this out, kids. Spirit's like, no, that's okay. You can just go on about your business. We'll entertain them. So like I said, thank you for backing me up. 2, oh God, 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on. And Soto is on deck for the Yankees. Come on, strike him out. Come on. Come on. Sorry. I'm just diehard. Oh, yeah, strike 2 at 100 miles an hour. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on. Come on. Come on, Kopech. Strike him out. Last pitch. Just smoke. Throw the heat, baby. Throw the heat. That's right. Wind up into the pitch. He's high at 89 miles an hour on the sinker. Went out. Oh, God. And he's back. Crazy cool. Can you see the reflection? Oh, shit. Yes, how funny. You guys can see that. Great. Well, there it is. He's out! Yes! The Dodgers win Game 3 of the World Series. Woohoo! You gotta love that. You gotta love the spirits. All right, give me 1 second so I can change this screen to the. I must be an idiot. Just gonna say computer. There's the goddamn thing. Yeah, you gotta go. Hold on 1 second. Dodgers win. Yes again. Yes again. All right, let's go to computer. I want to set this up over here so I can watch this on this. See, it's a lot easier for me if I'm looking at the big screen and reading your comments and looking down and giving you the top of my forehead. It's not fair. It's not nice. All right, let's see. YouTube. My channel. Here we go. There we go. Now give me what's the comments? All right, there we go. See, now you see. Oh, look who it is. Brooks. You know what you are, but let's not discuss it. I'm not making passes at you. I just think you're very, like I said, shut up. Don't even. If circumstances were different, maybe there could be, but really, come on. You live on the East in Kentucky and I live out here. So no. Yeah, you are. You know you are, but I'm not going to give you any more than that. Flirting with you? Oh, no. I don't flirt. I don't play those games. Why waste the time? In any event, let's see. I can see the reflection through us. Yeah, thank God. Well, like I say, hopefully that won't piss YouTube off as some kind of copyright infringement crap, because I was thinking maybe I'll have I say, no, you can't, because they'll pick up on that and they'll say you're infringing upon Major League Baseball, blah, 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 blah. So I didn't want that to be the case. Oh, shit. Who the hell's calling? San Francisco. Hello? Who's this? It's Monica. Okay, who guys, who is this person? So how did you get my number? Hello? Hello? Are you there, Monica? Should we find? Let's return the favor. Somebody from San Francisco calls up. This is Monica.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
You know damn well who the hell this is, and I know who the hell you are. I think that was the best. You know damn well who. I'd like to do the Liam Neeson thing. I just have to remember the pattern. You know who this is, and I know who you are. You bother me one more time, I'll make your life a living hell. So don't do it. You've got my daughter.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available.
Oh.
Please leave a message
Oh,
after the tone.
beautiful. I don't know who this is, but I do know this. I will fucking hunt you down and find you, and you will never see it coming. So if you don't fucking bother me again, we won't have to worry about this ever being executed upon. But if you do, beware. I'll find you. Wasn't that fun for Halloween? Trick or treat. Don't with me. News at 11. Crazy cool. Can you see the reflection? Oh shit, LOL. You like when Kentucky plays. You like me. You like me when Kentucky. Oh, you'll have yeah. Kentucky plays UCLA this season. That'll be interesting. Oh Jesus Christ! How many more messages? Wait. Monica, pick up. That's a good one. Yes, I don't know who you are, but I'll find you. I promise, and I'll make your life a living hell. You saw what I did to Robert Kennedy? No, I never saw that. I was thinking of what is it? Taken with Liam Neeson. I grew up. LOL. Wasn't there a Monica here? No, there was nobody named Monica at my house. Memories. I would ignore that call. They will ignore the call again. Oh yeah, let's see. They're watching this. I'm telling you, they're watching this right now. The guy with my own sense of humor. Yes, you know what I mean. It will really bust your balls. I don't know who you are, but I will find you. No, if they wanted to be on the live, Dana, they would have kept talking. But once I went on to the thing, they probably didn't know I was doing a live, and they were like messing around. I'm singing Yellow's "Ooh, telephone line, tell me on time." Back up. Yeah, I really don't take kindly to people bothering me in the middle of a show. And who the hell are you to be bothering me when I'm doing a live stream? Simon Says, kiss my ass. That's right. I'm Liam Neeson's alter ego, Ballbuster. Where's my frickin' goddamn... Well, there you are, my pumpkin. It's time for Pumpkinator to make its way through. In any event, you see a spirit in the cookie jar. You see a spirit in the cookie jar? Now, first of all, it's a peanut jar. Clearly, it says peanuts. Second of all, I tried to go with spirits, and I didn't put them in a goddamn jar. Let me tell you something that I really think. I don't know if it's... Oh, John, sorry. What the hell is it? Oh, please see here. Oh, my God. I just saw the red and blue flashing lights. It scared the shit out of me. Jesus Christ. The spirits, baby, they're inside of me. I drank them all the way down, and I feel so much better. Jesus. Oh, wow. Whoa, what a catch, huh? When the spirit moves you, keep drinking. I always say. Now, what? How much could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck, God! How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Yeah, I hate that. You sell your huge pumpkin? You sell your huge pumpkin? No, Marsha. These are for my cat, for my dog. I mean, if I was smart, I'd probably start using it for the cat food. But really, all these 97 pumpkins are not 80. It was 87 to start out with. I'm gonna have to get a few more before the end of the week. I'm actually going to be using them to make pumpkin puree with, because the base of my dog food is made of pumpkin puree. So I make it myself every year at this time. Probably about 60 gallons when I'm all said and done. No, not 60. 50 gallons, yeah. Definitely 50 gallons of pumpkin puree that I make. And I freeze it into 1 gallon, Ziploc freezer bags. So that's what I do. I bet you get it pretty full. Oh, man. What the fuck's going on, kids? I saw Paul was on with what the hell, there's two witches. The one from The Wizard of Oz, her, and Witchy Poo. I remember the characters, don't remember the names. But he was doing this Halloween gig with the two of them, and they were introducing kids. It was amazing. Must have been 1974, at the height of Kiss. It was amazing just watching him. I'll bet he does indeed a good Paul Reynolds. Carol Channing, Jesus Christ, what's with you? You're so sweet to remember me, my God. Just remember, hello, Dolly. Hello, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. Oh, is this Monica? It's Monica. Hello.
Take me off speaker.
Why? Oh, you're watching the show. Told you guys she's watching the show, obviously. How else could she know that it was on speaker? Yikes. Yes.
Take me off speaker.
Why? Why do I have to take you off speaker? You're calling me, hon. You know, we're on a live show. People want to hear this. They want to appreciate it from keeping secrets. God. All right, what's up? Oh, she hung up. Isn't that a bitch? So is life. But you know something? Don't let it get you down. Okie dokie. So as we were saying, Smokey, he has a huge plant in his. I don't have any huge plant in my yard. What is she talking about? Marsha. I never thought that with pumpkins. Well, yeah, you buy pumpkin puree in a can, right? It's like $2.25, $2.50 per can. Why? I mean, I can get these for $1 a piece. I can cut them. I can steam them. I can cut out all the meat and basically process and put through the food processor the meat of the pumpkin, and voila. It's costing me less than $1 a freaking pound. Can, and so it's much better. It's probably costing me less than. God damn, 50 cents? Maybe 50 cents a can's worth, easily, because one pumpkin makes about 2 cans. Two can. Well, hell, it's Halloween. I do chicken and rice broccoli for my pets. Well, I do something similar, except I don't do rice anymore. Because rice converts to a sugar, and because it converts to a sugar, it can always, fuel cancer. So that's why I go with pumpkin. I go with pumpkin. I get dried pinto beans, and I put 5 pounds of pinto beans, about a gallon's worth of pumpkin puree, about 12 pounds of chicken thigh meat that's put on the grill. That's the fat, and take the bones out, and then I put that through the meat grinder. Then there's about 4 pounds of spinach, uncooked, 4 pounds of broccoli, 4 pounds of carrots, and broccoli, spinach, and tomatoes. 4 pounds of tomatoes, and about 18 eggs scrambled. So all put together into this dog loaf that I make once every 4 weeks, because I freeze it in containers and then bring out the containers, 4 days worth of food for one dog, and that's how I do it. So now you know how I keep my dogs living. I mean, Reggie's 12 years old. He's still jumping. I have him. He's able to jump onto the sofa. I mean, the sofa now from the back to jump over the sofa and stuff. Piece of cake. He has no arthritis or anything. My dogs live to be healthy old dogs, and when they die, they're still able to motor around. They're not like all these lumps and tumors and such. So I wonder what's her face was, who Monica was. Very curious, from the San Francisco area. Well, thank you. This is the original first shirt that I got last year. Then I got the purple one. I've got the other, more traditional colored Halloween orange, black, with the different patterns and stuff, but I'm not wearing them tonight. Which leads me to my next commentary. Thursday and Friday night are these big events that we've got going on here. Friday and Saturday. Thursday, of course. Well, Thursday I might do something here for you all as a live Halloween show. Why not, huh? Because I have nothing going on. I have nobody coming over. I'm trying to see if I can get some of my social media friends to show up, but some of them going to West Hollywood to go check out the big Hollywood, Santa Monica Boulevard, West Hollywood parade. Me, I'm not going anywhere. Are you crazy? No interest in going goddamn anywhere. A, it's a Thursday night. B, are you goddamn crazy? There's all that going on around. People getting shot, people getting run over. Oh, and thank you, but no thank you. I'd rather just stay safe and sound on top of the mound they call Cielo Drive. And more importantly, we'll do some fun shit. We'll go around, we'll walk around the house. I'll be able to take the laptop and we'll go straight out of here. We'll set it up. We'll walk around. We'll go downstairs to the theater room. It'll be excuse me, I've got some gas going on there in my stomach, but it'll be a fun night. I guarantee you. What was that, Diddy? Get out of here, Diddy. We do ground chicken, sweet potato, brown rice. Brown rice isn't bad. Yeah, done a small bag of peas, carrots, and a slow cooker. Well, what I do with Rhonda, what I do is I actually take the vegetable matter, which is not cooked, and I put it into the large what is it? The large crock pot, whatever. Not crock pot, but the large kettle, and I put it onto the stove, and I let it heat up so I cook off whatever poisons are in there. Not over steam it, but just enough to kind of like pasteurize it almost, to protect the cats and the dog from it. And it works really well. I used to do rice, but I just found that, something, it's a carbohydrate, it's a starch, it's not that great for them physiologically speaking, so I make the beans, and then I puree everything else, the beans, the eggs, and the pumpkin. I puree it in the food processor, and then I put that together. So I end up with the chicken in one pile, in one bowl, the vegetable matter in another bowl that's hot, and then the the beans, the pumpkin, and the scrambled eggs all pureed into another, so that I just mix it up evenly. It works really well. Yeah, well, as a matter of fact, Olivia, still have a number of gallon bags of the frozen pumpkins from last year in my freezer sets downstairs. But let's be honest, when that runs out, I thought, what am I going to do then? I'm going to have no dog food. So every year I've decided at Halloween, I got these for $1 a piece. Last year I got them at $1 a piece at the day after Halloween because I went to the pumpkin patches and I said, "You got these?" I said, "I'll pay you $1. Take them. We're going to throw them out." I said, "I'll take them for $1 a piece." And I ended up opening up the trunk of the car. This like 4 feet deep and about 3 feet high of pumpkins. Not to mention, I also had about 15 of the large, real big pumpkins because I picked them off as well. I said, "Yeah, take some of those too if you want. We want to get rid of them as well." So I had up until about 3 months ago a couple of pumpkins still laying around, but after 9, 10 months, they finally started to mold at the bottom. I throw them off the hills, off the balcony. So, oh God, you guys are too much. Seven up cake. What am I missing here? I would think Cielo gets a lot. No, on Halloween, empty. Annie, it's empty on Halloween. I'm even catching up on some of what you guys have said. But yes, of course it would, Sarah. Michael and Jessica are so freaking busy. The only time in the next lifetime that you're going to see them here is when I get the docu-series or one of the shows sold. Then I'll say, "Guys, we're going to have you guys come up here. Here's a few bucks to do a promotional thing about the house." That's really about it, I think, if I'm lucky. I can still better lesson. Well, good for you, Marcia. You want Dana? Dana wants you to ring the bell, guys. Ring the bell for Dana Brooks, the smoking hot brunette. Yeah, from Kentucky. So we don't have what's her face anymore. She didn't call back. She wants to take me away from you guys. What the fuck is the point of me talking to her if she's going to take me away from talking to you guys? That's not very nice. Sorry, Monica. I'm here to talk to these people, not to be segued off. Yeah, it would be a trip if it rains. Merlino, you're there. How are you? Merlino, if you're available tomorrow, I'd like to talk to you about doing something with the book on still on Amazon. I still have to get the software so we can do that. Why do I want Monica to call me back? No. Too kind? Brooks, be quiet. Far from being quined, yeah. Far from being kind, he's just being honest. Son of a bitch. Wish you'd swing my way, but that's just another story for another lifetime. Paul Lynn was just a little bit on the other side of life. I walked on the wild side, is what Paul would say. In any event, Nancy, Samantha, oh wow, love you, Dave. Which room is the most haunted room in the whole house? Well, since it's not a whole house, there's no elevator here, so only stairs, and it sucks. Ring my bell. Very funny. You can ring my bell, la la la, ring it, ding ding. Which there isn't any. You should put an elevator in. Yeah, maybe when I'm a billionaire, then I'll be able to afford to do that. We need to turn down the lights, light candles. Why? Do the ghosts want to get romantic all of a sudden, Rhonda? Spirit escalator, a spiral Melina, there's no such thing as a spiral escalator. Jesus Christ. That's a classic idea, but I doubt it. I really doubt that exists. No, not even that, Nancy. The whole place has been active. I mean, we had people here today that were having stuff and feeling it on the second floor in the hallway. So fuck that. Never reached the top. Brooks, for those long legs of yours, shut the up. God. Yeah, I bet, Dana. I'm sure you retracted that message. I can only tell what you said. It would be a trip, but it doesn't exist for a reason. It's impossible. Oh, God, yeah. Elevator dance. Oh! It's good for your ass, Dana. It's the, what is it again? The Stairmaster. Seriously, when you go up and down the stairs, it certainly works you out. Well, that's nice. They decided to finally share their presence. You guys are here with us, aren't you? That's nice. How about 2 for yes, 1 for no? Are you happy to be here tonight with me? I thought I heard something, but yeah, Brooks, Jesus Christ. Can you wait for the results? Can you wait for the results on the election? Who, the spirits? I don't think so. David has buns of steel because the times he walks up and down the stairs. Oh, David. I'll tell you, it is a gut buster. Let's just leave it at that. Going from the very bottom to the top is impossible. I think as far as an escalator could work. No, you could not build such a thing up here. The spiral stairs, escalator. No. How could it work? It's basically conveyor belt. You show me a conveyor belt that's on a gosh darn curve. And I didn't say rollers. I mean a conveyor belt. Continuous belt on a curved surface. Ain't gonna happen. I can wait on the election results. I'm ready to move to England after the election, regardless who wins. Listen, do you think love can bloom even on the battlefield? Melina, what are you going on about? What the flying are you talking about?
Do you think love can win on the battlefield?
What the? Oh God. The elevator would cost too much money. No, they have a new elevator. It's a single passenger elevator that they're building. They're now for homes that are. You can do it, but it's not a matter of if you can. It's where do you have the space? Because you don't want to put it on this side, which is really the only side of the house you can put it on, because you have a side staircase on the other side, and you need to go to the bottom. And if you put it there, it's not going to work. So it really doesn't make a lot of sense. If you put it on this side, it's blocking the view to the city. Hi, David. It's Candy and Amy. Oh, yeah. Hey, Candy. How are you? But we are a little short of cash this month. Oh, boy. Amy wants to know if your offers. It's not me. It's these guys. It's Orange County Ghosts and Legends. Send me a message and I can see what I can do. I can see your cat laying on the. She's right there. You can't really see her right now. Maybe I should just. Yeah, the house is very earthquake proof. I don't feel them even. That's how earthquake proof the house is. Hey, Looking Glass Tarot, how are you? Oh, Hitcher. The Hitcher is the original Hitcher is one of my favorite scary ass movies. Oh, and Twilight Zone from 1982 with Dan Aykroyd and a bunch of other actors. No, I get scared. I mean, sure, I get like, it's like, wow. But let's be honest, how long do you stay scared for? I mean, it's like, okay, it's like gone. Okay, fine. It's just a ghost. Did you ever sell the house? Yeah, Mike, they sold it and they're remodeling it from scratch all the way to the ground up. So, yeah, I heard something over here too. That's what I turned around earlier. Oh, very funny. Very, very funny, Merlino. You're just all heart. His life. What's the scariest movie? What's your favorite scary? Jesus Christ, Dana. No, my ex-relationship from 20 years ago is the scariest movie I ever lived. Do you ever have scared yourself? I mean, yes, of course I got scared, but it's not like lasting long. Yeah, my cats are always safe. Yes, I know, Dana. You wish it was you, though. That's the difference. There's a character in the same tribe that looks like Mr. Merlino. Jesus Christ. Is there one ghost you most certainly don't want showing up at your house? Like, Annie, you know how to make me laugh. He couldn't walk through the front door of my house if he tried. I don't think so. I think he's haunting downstairs, and as in hell, standing there quite a bit. Why? Very funny. Thanks, Merlino. Let's get it solved. Am I married, Shauna? No, I'm not married. I'm watching Creepshow. Oh, I loved Creepshow. That was a great one. What did he say? What was the line he said? Oh, I'm thinking of the scene where he's buried up into the sand or something, and then when the other one goes, "I want my cake. I want my cake." And then there was the one with Leslie Nielsen. He was at the water. And he goes, "I can hold my breath. I can hold my breath for a long time." And the water's coming in and rushing around him, and he's about to drown. His high tide's coming in. Oh God, I remember Creepshow. Also, Tales from the Hood was another one. That was a funny one. I mean, I like kind of funny, curious, scary ones. I mean, House, the original movie House, was a great movie. You know, original. I like original concepts. I mean, House 2 sucked, but the first movie House was good. Oh God, what's the other? Fright Night. I love that. That was a great movie. The original one, not the sequel. They like Fright Night too. The Howling. I mean, I like really interesting, creative, curious, weird stories that are just, I mean, again, The Hitcher was whacked because it could really happen. There was one that Michael Douglas did where he was, was it Kirk? No, it was Kirk. What's his? Kurt Russell and his wife were driving across country, and they got, that was another crazy. But these are movies you can really see that are scary as hell. Yes, thanks, Brooks. I appreciate that. Amityville, Amityville wasn't that scary. I mean, I lasted very little time believing that. No, they won't, Marcia. Don't take anything away from the judge who gets to decide what he thinks. And he might just say, nope, I stand by what was decided 35 years ago. Challenging still haunts me. The challenging. Oh, remember, you mean the changeling? I don't know the challenging. Creep shows, Sergeant, was roaches. Oh, that was another one was pretty trippy. The roaches, yeah. Fright Night, yes. Such a crush on Christopher Sarandon, yeah. Christopher Sarandon, yes. I'm getting a little pursed in the mouth, that's all. Breakdown, that was the name of it. Yeah, Breakdown was another scary as hell movie because it played on the fact that this shit could happen to you. Not a fucking vampire. Okay, a vampire, it's Dracula, it's a werewolf. But if it's a person like in the Hitcher, that's crazy. You're so cool, Brewster. Yeah, I remember that. That was a crazy movie. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre again because it's because it could really end and really happen. It was based on Ed Gein. Are you going to one ding for yes? I'm not doing anything. I told them 2 for yes and 1 for no, and they do it. It's not to me. I haven't gotten that lucky to do it like we had those couple of times. Arsenic and Old Lace is classic. It's the reason I'm scared to travel. Alone, you mean, Cloverload? I don't disagree with you. I saw Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. It was okay. Yeah. They had to do. I did not like the CGI with what's his face with Charles Dietz. I did not find that at all. I thought that's just terrible. And I knew they had to cut his head off because they couldn't get the actor because he's. Let's not talk about it. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Nah, I never saw it. Vampire Killers. Nah, I got tired of watching it. I couldn't stand it. I didn't like it. It was just so. Ugh. Sorry, Sharon. I like the documentary story about Emily Rose from the movie. Friday the 13th, yes. 976 Evil, haha, do you remember that? I never saw that one. Tremors was good. I saw that again last night. The Ghost Story, yeah, that's a good one. Unlawful Entry, Ray Liotta could have gone. Yeah, well, that's more of a suspense type of thing. Now we're talking about, a little bit more suspense than you're talking about horror. Psychological thriller like. That's great. It's true, which is a good movie. Yeah, that's true. Bell Book and Candy, yeah. Yeah, Rosemary's Baby is really deep. That's a sick, crazy movie. I'm sorry. When you watch that, you got to remember when it was made and the times that it was made in. It was like the antithesis of the 60s. And it was before Sharon was killed, so it was totally devoid of all the crap we are now believing in about the murder, about people and whatnot. Oh, The Shining. God, hell yes. The Shining is incredible. That was just a nutty movie. In any event, what am I doing with this goddamn shit? Oh, there it is. So, shall I read from the book, More Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark? Let me try that again. More scary stories to tell in the dark. Should wear a mask for some of these shits. All right. Ooh. Okay. God, this is already looking whacked. Put this over here. Wonderful sausage. One dark, rainy Saturday afternoon, a fat and jolly butcher named Samuel Blunt had an argument over money with his wife, Eloise. Blunt lost his temper and killed Eloise. Then he ground her up into sausage meat and buried her bones under the big fat rock in the backyard. To keep the murder secret, he told everyone that she had moved away. Blunt mixed the new sausage meat with pork, then seasoned it with salt and pepper, added some sage, thyme, and a bit of garlic. To give it a special flavor, he smoked it in the smokehouse for a while. He called it Blunt's Special Sausage. There was such a demand for this new sausage that Blunt bought the best bought the best hogs he could find and started raising his own pork. He also kept a sharp lookout for humans who might get who might make for he also kept out the lookout for humans who might make a tasty sausage meat. One day, a nice plump school teacher named came to his shop. Blunt grabbed her and ground her up. Another time, Blunt's dentist came by. He was a little round man, and into the ground he went. Then, one by one, children in the neighborhood began to disappear. So did their kittens and puppies. No one ever dreamed that Blunt, the butcher, had anything to do with it. Things went on this way for years. Then one day, Blunt made a big mistake. A fat boy came into the butcher shop. Blunt grabbed him and started to drag him off to the sausage grinder. But the little boy broke loose and ran out of the shop, and Blunt chased after him, waving a big butcher's knife. When the people saw this, they realized at once that they had become what had become of all the missing children and grown-ups and kittens and puppies. An angry crowd gathered around the butcher shop. No one knows for sure what happened to Blunt that day. Some said he was fed to his hogs. Others said he was fed to the sausage grinder. But he was never seen again, and neither was his wonderful sausage meat. What did you think of that, my lovelies? That was pretty trippy. God, we went down. How did we go down? We were just at 47. Now we're at 36, 35, 34, 33. Oh God. Do you like any of the classic Universal horror movies, David? That's a stupid question. What? I don't like The Werewolf, Lon Chaney, Boris Karloff, Lon Chaney, Bela Lugosi, not Raymond Massey. What's his face? Lon Chaney Jr. Yes, I happen to have here a book called Clifford's Hammond, the pictorial history of horror movies. This is the Bible. This is so old. I got this when I was literally a youngster. This has everything. See how old I was? I was writing in cursive. This is the greatest book of ever. Oh my God. Yeah. Here's a great pick for you guys that don't understand horror films. That's Frankenstein's monster. The original. What is this? This says, for Pandora Jane, one day, meanwhile, Brian Barry, the memory of Brian Barry, to whom which. For Pandora Jane, one day, meanwhile, in the memory of Brian Barry, for whom the witch hour sounded too soon. And like I said, yes, I love, God. This is a tremendous book. Dr. Phibes. Oh, you guys can't appreciate it from a distance here. I'll pull it back. So yeah, this is some great stuff. This is like the music. Hey, by the way, Monica! Should we call it DBS? No, let's not waste our time. She's not worth it. She'll call me up, I'm sure, again. Cape Fear, of course, is another one. Yes, of course. I have the original book in my collection. Yeah, that's an old book. God, Prom Night. Yeah, God, 20 Days Later. Favorite movies. God. All right, Boris Karloff, the Mummy was exceptional. Yes, he was. He was very good. Should I read another story from this? The Ghost in the Mirror. The Man. Well, we already did it, man. That was terrible. Oh, Susanna. Do you remember the horror movie where the old lady, mom, and her two sons lived in the forest and kidnapped the girls? No, I'm not familiar with that one. Vincent Bugliosi, Bela Lugosi. I think there's a little difference there. Just hey, by the way, let me give you another shout out to the people at OC Ghost and Legends since they're sponsoring this evening. They've got 2 nights of ghost hunting here coming up. The night after Halloween on November 1st, this Friday night, and damn it, and Saturday night, November 2nd. ocghostandlegends.com/Omen-house. You can get your tickets to come to that event. It'll be a blast. Yes, it's the day after Halloween, but it's on a Friday night or Saturday night. You choose in any event. And please subscribe to this channel if you don't already presently. I need more subscriptions. Some people have been bad-mouthing me. They need to have their mouths washed up with some dirty water. Seriously, I don't understand what the hell's with these people. Greedy suckers or what? Anyways, subscribe to the channel. It's free. The hell, what are you worried about? There's no Patreon. I don't believe in sinners saying, help me, cast money, please, 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 please. I'm not like KD, Kelsey Davies saying, I'm a psychic. Come watch me and pay me to be a psychic. Okay, if you're psychic, why don't you spend a little time going to Vegas and lay down some money on a couple of gosh darn hard 8s or maybe a soft 7. I mean, I don't know. Try to make some money in legal ways instead of like blah 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 blue 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 blue. Help me here. Help me. In any event, you got the Omen. You got the real deal here. The only one that knows how to make you laugh. And remember, ghosts are real. Spirits. Spirits. Anyways, it is what it is. Time. What time is it? It's 9:24. What have we got? We have 10 minutes left because I only want to go 1 hour. Because more than an hour is too much, and less than an hour is just not enough. So, yes, Sandy. How can I help you, Sandy? It's 11:20. Oh yeah, it's 9:24 here in LA. I'm looking for an interesting. The Bride. The Bride. All right, here's a good one. Let's read The Bride. This is The Bride. The minister's daughter had just gotten married. After the wedding ceremony, there was a great feast with music and dancing and contests, games, even old children's games. When they got to play hide and seek, the bride decided to hide in her grandfather's trunk up in the attic. They'll never find me here, she thought. As she was climbing into the trunk, the lid came down and cracked her on the head, and she fell unconscious inside. The lid slammed shut and locked. No one will ever know how long she called for help and how hard she struggled to free herself from that tomb. Everyone in the village searched for her, and they looked almost everywhere, but no one thought of looking in the trunk. After a week, her brand new bride's groom and all the other guests had gave up on her for lost. Years later, a maid went into the attic looking for something she needed. Maybe it's in the trunk, she thought. She opened it and screamed. There lay the missing bride in her wedding dress, but then she was only a skeleton. Short and dangerously sweet. These yikes! It's powerful. Short but sweet little stories that just kill you. I mean, really, they do. Creepy. Thank you. PJ, hope you're safe in North Carolina, by the way, after the devastation of the floods. Of course I've watched Christopher Lee movies, all the different, the Hammer films. He played Dracula in, yes. Never saw Mother's Day, no. I have no idea what it was. But since I was reading to you, I really didn't give a rat's ass and felt that the spirit's going to be that disrespectful. What do I care? I got a gosh darn story to read to you, and I don't want to be interrupted by the dog. An insectist vampire mother and the son that I watched play. Oh, you want to know another one? Here's another show. The Night Stalker with Darren McGavin, 1974. That movie about the attacks in Vegas. Well, the first one, the pilot episode, not the series with all the other ones, but the first movie they did called The Night Stalker. Hey, Rhonda, how are you? Well, I'm glad I was live here to make it for you too. I was thinking of that. Yeah, you watch that. It's a great television movie, absolutely phenomenal. Look, let's find another good story before we bid adieu for the net. But like I said, go to the link that's in the bio up above in the description. Click and get yourself some tickets to go Friday or Saturday night here at the house. I will stay here till 2. Well, I'll stay here for the rest of my life, but we will stay that night beyond the 12 o'clock that they might say it wraps at. We will go till 2. I will keep whoever wants to stay from 12 to 2 to go through ghost hunting if they like. Well, thank God, PJ. I'm glad to hear that. All right, let's find another one. What was this? She was spitting and yelling just like, no, that's, you read The Bride. You just read The Bride. That was so, rings under her fingers. All right, let's try this one. Rings on her fingers. Oh, wow. Daisy Clark had been in a coma for more than a month. When the doctors said that she had finally died, she was buried on a cool summer day in the small cemetery about a mile from her home. May she always rest in such peace, her husband said. But she didn't. Late last night, a grave robber with a shovel and a lantern began to dig her up. Since the ground was still soft, he quickly reached the coffin and got it open. His hunch was right. Daisy had been buried wearing her wedding rings. Two valuable rings. A wedding ring and a diamond ring with a diamond in it. And a ruby that glowed as if it were alive. The thief got down on his knees and reached into the coffin to get out the rings. But they were stuck on her fast, on her fingers. So he decided that the only way to get them off was to cut off her fingers with a knife. But when he cut into her finger of the wedding ring, it began to bleed, and Daisy Clark began to stir. Suddenly, she sat up. Terrified, the thief scrambled to his feet. He accidentally kicked over the lantern, and the light went out. He could hear Daisy climb out of the grave. As she moved past him in the dark, he stood there frozen with a fear, clutching the knife in his hand. When Daisy saw him, she pulled her shroud around her and asked, "Who are you?" When the grave robber heard the corpse speak, he ran. Daisy shrugged her shoulders and walked on, and never once looked back. But in his fear and confusion, the thief fled the wrong direction. He pitched headlong into her grave, fell on the knife, and stabbed himself. While Daisy walked home, the thief fled to death. God, these stories are just freaky out. Worst of all, or best of all, you can see how this could be made into a little stupid gosh darn short. Like a scary short. I mean, seriously, that's just wicked. Oh, is it now? Son of a bitch, it is. Well, I'm being told that I've got a minute and a half left to chip and ship off. So, what do we got? There was a movie. What's JC? What's an age limit? Hi, David. Hey, Debbie and Philly. Debbie, Philly, how are you? What Annie Tracy's talk that sounds like Stephen King. Skinwalkers, the mother and son of a cat, like a prince. Don't know, not familiar with that movie. Hey, by the way, check out my movie. This one. Yes, this one. Oh, crap. Go to houseattheendofthedrive.com and you can rent it. Well, Debbie, it's only a matter that we're going off in a little less than a minute now. So, because I've been on for an hour and I don't really want to overstay my welcome and burn you guys out on me. But like I said, if you don't live in LA, Orange County, Ventura, or this area, and you know somebody who does, tell them to go to the events page at OC Ghosts and Legends. That's OCGHOSTSandLEGENDS.com/Omen-House. Or just go to OC Ghosts and Legends and see about the event coming up this Friday and Saturday night. Trust me, it's going to be kooky. And this cockeyed son of a bee will be there. There'll be more fun. We have investigators. We'll have food. We'll have soft drinks. It'll be fun. Trust me. It's like no other haunted house experience you've ever gone to before. Trust me. If it's here and I'm a part of it, you can bet your bottom dollar it's going to be fun as all hell and unique and fun. And it's all like, would you kiddies like to get a soda? Here, would you like a soda? It's hot. It's nice and warm, and it's only $5. You want some cheese and crackers too? These are $3.50 each. You want some Oreos? That packet is $4. I don't care if it's smashed up. That's not important. Those are the snacks. Are you kidding me? I got a whole gosh darn spread of food over there, plus drinks, and everything's included. What kind of food, huh? Let's see. I think it's taquitos. Let's see. Taquitos, chips, salsa, guacamole, hummus, pita bread, carrot sticks, ranch dressing, bottled water. I mean, come on. What more could you ask for? I'm telling you, Frog, they don't, I'm not, this is going through OC Ghosts and Legends, I'm telling you. When they're done, I mean, after this in November, it'll pretty much, that's it for the 1st of November, and I'm done. You know, I will, by all means, Mike, you got to come back down and visit sometime. Anyways, kids, you guys take care. Have yourself a good night. Good night. Good night. Happy Halloween. Enjoy yourselves, of course. And remember, you have more to fear from the living than you do the dead. Don't look at a ghost and blame them for stuff that's happening, because ghosts don't want to be bothered with it. I'm promising you that. Anyways, kids, it's been a pleasure. It's been a night. It's been a great night indeed. I will talk to you soon. God, all these people saying, all right, go say goodnight. Everybody, all right, you want a chance to say goodnight to everybody? Go say goodnight. Come on, I don't want to cut you guys off. I'll do the good old, all right. I got a second bid, third bid, coming once, going twice. Anybody, more, coming through. Come on, you're coming in, we're coming in to the last bit. Get your numbers in, get your quotes out. Come on. Going once, going twice, 3 times, and are we off? We are sold.